Hey friends, so recently I put up a post on my Instagram telling people that if they wanted to go vegan, they should get in touch and I would help them wherever I could. So I'm going to reply to some of the messages. Definitely the number one and most frequently asked question was, I don't know where to start, how do I go vegan, please help? So the easiest way for me to explain this is when I went vegan and I was transitioning, I gave myself a 2-week grace period where I ate anything in the house that wasn't vegan. I got rid of everything else after the 2 weeks, gave it away or threw it away, and from then on I didn't buy any more animal product. The next step for me was to do some research, so I looked online, I found recipes, I found inspirational people to follow, and I started building a network. Other vegans are by far your biggest resource in going vegan. Message people, ask them, tell them you're transitioning, and 100% know that all of these people are really willing to help because we just want more people for the cause. It's absolutely beautiful for someone to come up to you and say, I'm thinking about going vegan. I don't care whether it's for the health, for the animals, for the environment. People are happy that you're going vegan, so get in touch with people and they will definitely help you. Number two, I very frequently get contacted by people with eating disorders saying that they're either vegan but struggling with their eating disorder, or they're thinking about transitioning to vegan, or maybe they've been vegan for a while and then gone back because of health issues. The number one priority is to take care of yourself and look after your own body. You are an animal too, so please do not put your health at risk. Go and get nutritional advice, find a way that you can eat healthily, maintain your weight. Please do not put yourself in jeopardy if it comes between the lifestyle and your own personal health because you can't maintain it. It is a mental disorder and you really need to take care of yourself. So please take care of yourself first and make sure that you arm yourself with information and find every way that you can help the cause, but please make yourself number one priority. I can't stress that enough. Number three, another question I get asked all the time is, I'm not yet 18, I live at home with my parents, I really want to go vegan but they've got issues with it, they're worried about my health. How do I convince them to let me go vegan? How do I deal with that in the meantime? I would say definitely respect your parents, listen to them, and keep those open lines of communication. If you throw a tantrum, if you go off the wall about it, they're going to realise that you're definitely not mature enough to make the decisions yourself, and they're going to stick to their guns. Be respectful and keep an open line of communication. Keep talking to them, encourage them to watch the films that you're watching, things like Cowspiracy, things like What the Health, and help to educate them. Read books like Dr. Greger's How Not to Die and let them know the truths in the book. Make it clear to them that's a really good lifestyle and that you're doing something that's healthy and compassionate and a very responsible choice, and be the change you want to see. Make sure you have a positive effect on your parents and they will see. Number four, what are your favourite snacks as a vegan? So me, I'm a massive hummus addict. I love it with cucumber, with carrot sticks, with chips and crisps, absolutely anything that I can dip in hummus. I like to make my own. I like store-bought hummus, like smoked hummus and red pepper hummus. Be careful, some hummus has milk in for no reason at all, it doesn't need it. But check the labels, check the packaging. But yeah, hummus is absolutely the one go-to for me for snacks. However, if you're on a tight budget, if you are a travelling vegan, if you're travelling around, you go to college, school, etc., nature's number one fast food is fruit. Keep loads of fruit around, take bananas with you. Fruit is absolutely ideal for a snack in any situation. It's definitely nature's fast food. So definitely keep fruit on you, and it's great for sharing with other vegans who can give you them tips on how to go vegan. Number five, I get asked the questions, one, how to lose weight on a vegan diet, and two, how to put on weight on a vegan diet. Now, I think these are very much the same question to me because I don't actually count my calories or anything like that. I just make sure that I balance my meals. So I like to think about getting beans and lentils into your meal, nice fibre and protein. I get some kale or spinach, dark leafy greens to base my meal on. I love to add things like sweet potato, quinoa, and all kinds of beautiful vegan goodness, as many vegetables and fruits as I can get in there with some dark leafy greens. Absolutely beautiful, things like quinoa, great for protein. and I just scale my meals up or down dependent on my goals. But really, I realistically eat till I'm satisfied, and that is exactly how I choose to live my life. I like to exercise frequently, and that's how I maintain my weight and maintain a healthy lifestyle. So obviously I'm not a doctor, check with your doctor or a nutritionist if you've got any specific needs. But in terms of losing weight or putting on weight, you want to get as much in your body as you can, but always good stuff. Be healthy, don't overeat, but definitely do not undereat. Look after yourself. Obviously as a vegan, stereotypically I always get asked where I get my protein from, but I also get asked things like where I get calcium from. Now, do your research, just Google it. It's really easy to just get on your keyboard or get on your phone and Google things. And do your research yourself. It's really easy and you'll feel a deep satisfaction. But since you asked, calcium, look for things like kale, broccoli, watercress, bok choy, really high and in the top 10 of foods where you're going to get your calcium. Protein, stated fact really commonly, per calorie there's more protein in broccoli than there is steak. Now I know not everyone wants to eat a big mound of broccoli, so get your beans in, get your tofu in, get your tempeh in, really fill that body with some protein, but make sure you're getting them greens in all the time. You want to get them fresh veggies in your body and you're going to feel so good for it. I've never felt better. People often message me for advice and they say things like, what's your favourite vegan cheese, what's your favourite vegan products, all things like that. And when I give them my advice, they always say, yeah, but I live in Lithuania, or I'm in Brazil, or in somewhere in America, and there's loads and loads of places where people can't seem to get certain vegan products. Now, I think really lucky in England, and especially in America, Australia, Canada, places like that, there's a lot of places in the world where you can't get these vegan products. Now, do your research online, hit YouTube. There's plenty of ways to make your own nut milks, to make your own nut cheeses, make your own ice cream if you can't get vegan ice cream where you are. And ice cream's a great alternative and so good for you. But go online, do your research. You can make a lot of the products yourself. I know it takes a little bit longer, but ultimately think about all them beautiful things you enjoy, and it's the vegetables. Get them vegetables in you. Find new and inventive ways to cook them. Make sure you season everything beautifully, and you will not miss products, I swear. A lot of people say when they go vegan they miss their cheese, and they're always looking for alternatives. So if you are looking for alternatives to cheese, Violife has got a wide range of cheeses, and there's loads of them in all kinds of supermarkets. Now they're kind of your basic stock cheese, but they do have the alternative ones like the mozzarella style. Sainsbury's have got a great range of cheeses now. A company called Follow Your Heart, their pizza shreds are absolutely the bomb, they're beautiful, so try them on your pizza. But then there's the artisan companies called things like Nutcrafter. Nutcrafter make their homemade cheeses, absolutely beautiful, gourmet style cheeses, so check them out. But there's loads and loads of cheeses on the market, so do your research, check them out, because there's some good stuff out there. Another question people often ask is, they say, I want some advice, I've recently gone vegan, but I'm getting asked a lot of questions, I'm getting attacked verbally quite a lot, people pepper me with questions, they're interested, but I think sometimes they're kind of questioning my beliefs and questioning my reason for going vegan. Now, this is really natural. I know it can be a little bit annoying. People are going to ask questions, family members, things like that. When you do something really radically new, they're going to ask questions and they're going to worry about you. Co-workers, things like that, they're just really interested in what your lifestyle choices are and what you've got to say. So don't be defensive, but do your research. Have answers for things like where you get your protein, where you get your calcium. Make sure you are the shining example of what a vegan is and what a vegan looks like. Wear a smile on your face every day and be open to communication and questions, because I cannot tell you how many people who questioned it first of all then come to me for advice and ask how to go vegan because they're really liking the message, they're liking the vibe, and then when I get on the train, and that's beautiful. It's a real beautiful moment. So keep open lines of communication, don't judge people too harshly, and don't get too defensive, because you should be really proud to make a conscious decision for yourself, for the animals and for the planet. Whether you're already vegan or whether you're thinking about going vegan or you're in that transition period, go online, do your research, speak to other vegans, build yourself a network. People will be really, really eager to talk to you, to give you advice and to welcome you into their circles. Go to meetups, check out ethical brands where you can swap out things that you normally buy for ethical alternatives. It's really, really important to support the community and support other people. If you want to go online, check out 30-day vegan challenges, 30-day vegan meal ideas. Things like that will give you a massive, massive boost and make it really, really easy. You can get online, you can go on this channel and check out my recipes and interviews with other inspiring vegans and really immerse yourself in the community. And if you want to go vegan, get in touch. It'll be a pleasure to have every single one of you. Peace.